My dear viewers of Kinyange TV, I would like to welcome to the continuation of our topic known as tenses. Now we are continuing discussing about past tense, and today we are going to the third category of past tense known as past continuous tense. Now, past continuous tense. This is a type of past tense which expresses the verb in a progressive form while the action was done in past. The tense considers the relationships between subject and the auxiliary verb. That means singular and the plural of a subject are considered. Let us see singular form. The singular form here which we are speaking is the singular form of a subject. See now the pronoun like he, she, it, and I are in a singular form, and the nouns like Juma, tree, and the other nouns are in a singular form. We plus the auxiliary verb was in a singular form, plus the verb with the ing form. For example, she was revealing the secrets. It was raining dogs and cats. He was drinking some beer. Now, from the first sentence, she was revealing the secrets. The pronoun she is in singular. We plus the auxiliary verb, that is helping verb was. We plus again the word reveal or the verb reveal, which means that the word reveal has been added the ing form at the end of it. That's why it is read as she was revealing the secrets. The same knowledge from the first sentence is being applied in the second and the third sentence. Let us see now plural form. The word boys, they, you, we, dogs, and we plus the word were or auxiliary verb were plus verb with the ing form. For example, you were going to school last night. We were watching the TV yesterday. Tanzanians were playing through the night. Dogs were running fast. In these examples, we have seen, for example, the first example. You were going to school last night. You is plural. Were is an auxiliary verb which is used with a plural subject plus the verb go which has been added with the ing form to form a past continuous tense which is read now. You were going to school last night, and the last night is an indicator of the past tense. Therefore, all sentences here which are written are in form of past continuous tense but in form of plural form. Let us see the general formula. General formula, we have noun or pronoun plus plural subject or singular subject plus auxiliary verb. It can be singular or plural plus verb with the ing form. Okay, let us see now the uses of past progressive or continuous tense. The first use is to show actions that were in progress when something else happened. For example, I was reading a book when a thief entered the room. This means that when I was reading a book, a thief entered the room, or a thief entered the room while I was reading. Two actions were taking place at the same time. That's why we say when two actions are taking place in the same time, one action should be presented in past continuous tense, whereas another action should be presented in simple past tense. Function number 2. To show temporary actions in progress in the past. For example, I was living Tanga in 1947. That means the man was living there in that year, but now he is not living there. That's why I say it is used to show temporary action in Progress. Function number 3. To two actions or more in progress at the same time. For example, while I was reading, the boys were playing football. That means the one was reading, at the same time the boys were playing football. That is why I say it is used to show actions or more in progress at the same time. That two actions, reading and praying, were taking place at the same time and they were in progress. Number 4, to show the repeated actions with arrows. That means the action is repeated in past time, but it was always being done. For example, when I read the news, I was always making mistakes. That means when this man or this one was reading the news, he was making the mistake always, every time. Okay, let us see now point number 5 is to show polite inquiries. This means polite request. For example, I was wondering if you could lend me some money. That means the speaker was wondering if he could lend him or her some money. It was a wonderful. Number 6. To be used in getting the scene at the beginning of the story. That the function of this tense is to create a scene of a story, the beginning scene. For example, Glory was only 12 years old at the time and was living with her grandfather. She was cooking in market and was traveling to Arusha every week. Here, the past present continuous tense has been used when we see the word from was living with her grandfather, she was working in a market, and was traveling. We have used the past continuous tense. Okay, below here is an exercise. Please do this exercise. After doing, send me your answers via my WhatsApp number so as I can mark your work and I will give you back the answers after marking. Thank you very much. Please don't leave without subscribe this channel so as you can be the first one to receive what I post through this channel. Okay, thank you very much. Don't miss the coming lesson. Continue to enjoy my WhatsApp number is here. Please take it and go to WhatsApp, then write it and contact with me through this number. Thank you.